there is spiritual wickedness in the world, and we all can't be, only worried about what's happening in the world, because the things that are happening in the spiritual realm are so much more important.
Shalom, YouTube family. Welcome back to the channel. And if you're new here, welcome to the family.
In today's video, we'll be talking about how African Americans are experiencing spiritual warfare in Tanzania, Africa. If you like videos like this, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell.
Without further ado, let's get into the video.
Many people have been saying that they've been led here due to a spiritual calling. Us included, we felt like the Most High led us here, and that's why we came to this place. But there's a lot of things going on now that have people, I guess, questioning that situation. Many diasporans in Tanzania have had different things happen, trials, tribulations that have caused their mindset to change, caused them to lose faith.
Yeah. When things haven't went their way, they immediately forgot about the reasons why they came here and that spiritual calling, and don't realize that this is all a test. You coming out here, you being put in certain situations is a test that the Most High is putting on a lot of our people here in Africa, and a lot of us are failing that test.
A lot of the reactions to the test and to the problems is people wanting to go back to America, go back to Canada, go back to wherever they came from, or go to some other country. For people who think that you're gonna go and relocate and you're not gonna deal with trials and tribulations, it's ridiculous. We had those things in America. You have those things everywhere in the world. And any person who opens their eyes, watches the news, looks on the internet, just looks outside, would know that the world is going in a certain direction. So you have to open your mind and understand what's happening, and not be so afraid and say, oh, well, it's because I'm in Tanzania, or it's because I'm in Africa, because it's not. We're all going to be tested. We're all going to be tried, and it's how you handle the test that's going to determine your life and the trajectory for you and your family.
A lot of us don't want to look inside ourselves and really deal with the bigger issue, and that's, what are we doing to cause, our mindsets to be that way?
Right.
We have a lot of issues and baggage that we brought from where we came. Right. A lot of us are still sick. So getting out here, when it doesn't go everybody's way, then ultimately the mindset shifts, and now this place is the reason why I'm not being successful or I'm not thriving. It's not me. We have to look internally and deal with the issues that we have inside of us before we can be successful anywhere. No matter if you decide to move to Tanzania, move to Europe, move anywhere in the world, if you're not right within, you're not gonna succeed. Right. And we're losing this battle spiritually, because we're not spiritually in tune with the Creator. Right.
We're not. You're supposed to be. We are supposed to be walking in spirit and in truth. And it seems like a lot of the people that have come here seem to be walking in some form of truth that they have found, but haven't really grasped onto the spirit part.
I think their foundation is not strong enough yet, right?
Absolutely.
And so when that foundation gets rattled, everything falls apart, and they're instantly ready to give up on the calling that the Most High gave them.
Right. One of the things that seems to be really big right now, especially, just in my eyes, is the fact that when people start losing faith, and when people start getting scared, and when people start getting all of these different negative feelings, they make a point to push those thoughts and feelings on others. Everyone isn't going to have a lack of faith. There's going to be many people that are going to say, well, you need to be praying about this or whatever. But there are people who are in different places in their walk, and when you go through one bad thing and you put that and go on and on and on about that, sometimes you're shaking other people's faith. And we shouldn't be transferring that kind of energy. We're supposed to be a light, and y'all are dimming other people.
Exactly. And like I said before, spiritually, we're not at the point where we can get through every situation that arises right now. You know, a lot of our people aren't at that point, and it's causing I feel like the diasporans as a whole within Tanzania to have a lot of strife between each other, and we've seen that personally here in Tanzania.
There have been a lot of petty arguments and things like that, and when it comes down to it, a lot of people that we have met in coming here, one of the main goals is for us to come together across the board. Everyone is saying this, but then as soon as somebody pisses you off for the slightest reason, like, oh, you stepped on my baby toe, now you like, oh, you stepping on my toe? You just like, why is everything so hype? Why is everything so accusatory? Oh, you did this to me on purpose. Like, how are we supposed to come together while we're saying we want to come together while actively pushing everyone away? It makes no sense.
We bring that same division that we had in America, and we bring that division out here, and now we're divided in a country where we don't know everything, and it's has been to our detriment, to say the least.
We all just need to be more aware of the things that we say and the things that we do, you know, to and around other people, because the Most High isn't necessarily leading us all in the same exact direction. Your call for your life is different from mine, you know, and we have to be aware of that, because I think that when things happen, it's just a lot put on other people, because like if you feel hurt, you're like pushing that hurt onto someone else. And you know, if you feel like things have happened here and the Most High is calling you to go somewhere else, cool. But it seems to be that when things like that happen, it's more of I'm trying to tell everybody that this place is bad as a whole, and that everybody needs to get up and go because this happened to me.
To you personally.
So we just all need to be remembering that there is spiritual wickedness in the world, and we all can't be, you know, only worried about what's happening in the world, because the things that are happening in the spiritual realm are so much more important. And that's why we're supposed to be walking in spirit. We're supposed to be cognizant of these things. So if you're not, you're missing out a whole lot, because you're only seeing what you're seeing with your eyes.
Spiritually, we have to be able to endure all things, everything that might come our way, because we were led here spiritually, right? You said you was led here, and now you can't just give up because it's getting hard, because if you give up when it's getting hard, you'll never see what's on the other side of that hardship that you might be dealing with.
Put on the whole armor of Yah. That is what we all need. There is nothing in this world that we need more than the Most High. And if you're not focused on Him, then your hardships will be harder. Your bad times will be worse. Make good decisions. Stay in prayer. And move forward, family.
So in saying that, we just want to tell you, when things get hard and get challenging, don't waver. Your spirit needs to stay strong, and you can endure to the end. You have the strength to make it. You have the strength to push on. Don't give up now, because we almost at the end. Do not give up. We can do this, and we will do it. We love you, family. We love you. Shalom.
Shalom.